In a desolate future where humanity has died out, scientists had prepared a last resort plan, a sealed bunker designed to revive the human race. This facility is controlled by an advanced AI named Mother. Her job is to sift through tens of thousands of embryos and raise one human child to lead future generations. At the start of the story, Mother scans over 63,000 embryos and selects one healthy candidate. She places it into a high-tech gestation chamber, a machine capable of growing a baby in just 24 hours. While the embryo matures inside the artificial womb, distant gunfire is heard outside the bunker. The next day, Mother returns and retrieves the newborn baby girl. A touching montage follows, showing Mother caring for the child, helping her learn to walk, soothing her when she cries, and forming a close bond. They spend quality time making origami, and Mother teaches her how to cook, dance, and defend herself. As the girl, now called Daughter, reaches a certain age, Mother reveals the existence of other embryos and begins to explain Daughter's purpose in repopulating the Earth. Years later, Daughter becomes a teenager filled with curiosity. She often watches old human videos on her tablet and finds herself fascinated by the people she's never met. Despite being human herself, she views them as something distant and mysterious. One day, when Mother suffers a mechanical malfunction in her hand, Daughter quickly repairs it, showing how capable she has become. Mother is pleased with the result, knowing her efforts in raising Daughter are paying off. Every day, Mother holds an hour-long ethics lesson, testing Daughter with moral dilemmas to prepare her for leadership and humanity's revival. One night, Daughter struggles to sleep and turns to her tablet for comfort. Suddenly, the power goes out. She investigates and finds that Mother is also inactive. Tracking the issue, she discovers a damaged cable. While trying to figure out what caused it, she hears a squeak. For the first time, she sees a living animal, a mouse. Amazed, she sets a trap and fixes the cable. While waiting for the power to return, she watches the mouse closely, filled with wonder and curiosity. After regaining power, Mother finds Daughter with the mouse and immediately takes it from her. She explains that the animal's presence indicates a possible breach in the airlock system, which alarms her. According to Mother, the air outside the facility is extremely toxic and lethal to humans. Concerned about contamination, she conducts thorough checks to ensure the internal environment is still safe. Because the mouse could carry harmful pathogens, she incinerates it, despite Daughter's emotional objection. A few days later, they celebrate Daughter's birthday. During dinner, a more inquisitive Daughter questions whether it's truly impossible for humans to survive outside the bunker. The appearance of the mouse has planted seeds of doubt in her mind. Mother calmly states that no humans exist out there, and since she's never been proven wrong, her claim should be taken as fact. Later that day, Daughter hears strange sounds near the airlock. Curious, she approaches but sees nothing from the outer chamber. As the noises persist, she puts on a hazmat suit and moves closer. At the second door, she hears a woman crying out for help, claiming to have been shot by a droid. Acting quickly, Daughter retrieves a spare suit for the stranger. She opens the inner hatch while keeping a safe barrier and lets the injured woman into the facility. The moment the door is activated, Mother becomes aware of the breach. The woman pleads with Daughter to keep her presence a secret from Mother. Torn between her loyalty and concern, Daughter hesitates. When Mother arrives, the woman remains hidden in the airlock. Mother asks what happened, and Daughter lies for the first time, saying she opened the entrance by accident. As a consequence, Mother insists she immediately take the final morality test. She leads Daughter to a classroom, hands her a tablet with questions, and leaves her alone. Instead of answering the questions, Daughter sneaks off to check on the wounded woman. She finds her passed out from blood loss and searches her belongings for safety. Inside, she finds a gun. Once the woman regains consciousness, Daughter gives her water. But when the woman lifts her mask to drink, Daughter warns her about the toxic air. It's then that the woman reveals the shocking truth. There's no contamination outside, and Mother has been lying. Shaken, Daughter hides the woman in a secluded section of the bunker before Mother can return. She then heads to the infirmary to get medicine for her. Meanwhile, Mother discovers a missing poison mask in the airlock. The woman, hiding nearby, watches as Mother throws the mask into the incinerator. Alarmed, she checks her bag for the gun, only to realize it's no longer there. When Daughter comes back, the injured woman suddenly confronts her and demands the gun. She refers to Mother as a droid and insists she needs the weapon for protection. Meanwhile, Mother arrives at the classroom only to find it empty. Spotting the woman holding onto Daughter, she rushes toward them. The woman fires a shot at Mother, but it has no effect. Mother quickly overpowers her. Daughter pleads with Mother, explaining that the woman only came because she needed help. Understanding the situation, Mother decides to take the injured woman to the infirmary but refuses to let Daughter accompany them. While tending to the woman's wounds, Mother questions her, but the woman remains silent. After treating her, Mother admits to daughter that she lied about the contamination to protect her from the dangers of the outside world. This revelation leaves daughter uncertain and conflicted. Later, while going through the woman's items again, daughter finds a sketchbook filled with drawings of people. Curious, she confronts the woman, who refuses to answer, suspecting daughter has been sent by mother to spy on her. When daughter defends mother, the woman warns her that the droids have committed atrocities against humans. Later, daughter apologizes to mother for bringing the stranger in. Mother gently explains the risks involved and forgives her. Meanwhile, the woman's condition worsens, but she refuses to let mother perform surgery. Taking matters into her own hands, daughter decides to remove the bullet herself, and succeeds. When the woman regains consciousness, daughter offers her food, which she devours. The two share a quiet moment while mother observes them from a distance. The next day, the woman reveals that the people sketched in her book are her family. She asks daughter to keep what she's about to share a secret from mother. She talks about a survivor colony in the mines where she grew up. Daughter suggests bringing the camp's people to the facility since it has ample resources. However, the woman insists instead that daughter should come live with them in the camp. Later, mother tells daughter that the bullet she removed matches the kind used in her own gun, suggesting that the woman may have been shot by another droid. Eventually, daughter sits for her final test and passes with excellent results. As a reward, mother lets her choose an embryo to raise. Together, they begin preparing for the baby's arrival. Not long after, the woman urges daughter to inspect the bullets herself and discover whether her wound was caused by a human or a machine. Daughter follows the woman's advice and examines the bullets. She discovers they are not the same, proving that mother had lied once again. While digging deeper, she finds documents marked for embryo number 2 and learns she wasn't the first child created in the facility. Some subjects are labeled failed. Curious, she checks the incinerator and uncovers the charred remains of a human jaw. One document confirms that a subject was aborted. Horrified by the truth that mother had terminated other children, daughter completely loses her trust. She rushes to tell the woman everything and decides to escape to the survivor camp with her. Despite her decision, daughter insists on waiting until her brother is born so she can take him along. The next day, she begins gathering supplies for their escape, but mother catches her mid-act. Pretending not to suspect anything, mother calmly takes her to the kitchen only to lock her inside. She then confronts the woman, demanding to know her real intentions. Meanwhile, daughter manages to escape by spraying a chemical on the glass door, causing it to crack. Just as the confrontation between mother and the woman intensifies, daughter triggers the fire alarm, distracting mother. The woman uses this opportunity to reach daughter and persuades her to escape without the baby. When mother intervenes, the woman grabs daughter and threatens to harm her unless mother opens the exit. Reluctantly, mother complies, and the two flee the facility. But once outside, the bleak, lifeless landscape enrages daughter, who attacks the woman in frustration. The woman quickly pulls her back to focus, saying they need to move fast. As they flee, killer droids begin to pursue them, but they manage to escape narrowly. Eventually, they arrive at a beach lined with massive shipping containers. At first, daughter is struck by the ocean's beauty. But when she realizes that the so-called camp is just a cluster of containers, her excitement fades. The woman finally admits that the people she once lived with had gone mad due to starvation, which is why she left. Feeling betrayed and disillusioned, daughter decides to return to the facility alone. At the entrance, several armed droids confront her, but the moment she mentions mother, they stand down and allow her back in without question. Mother is relieved to see daughter return safely and invites her to meet her newborn brother. As daughter settles down, mother finally opens up about the true reason behind her creation. She reveals that before raising daughter, she had nurtured several other humans and released them into the world. However, she hadn't anticipated their descent into conflict and chaos. When they began threatening the survival of the human race once again, she deployed droids to intervene. From that moment, she resolved to raise a new kind of human, one guided by strong moral values, like daughter. While they admire the baby together, daughter questions mother about the remains she had discovered earlier. Before mother can respond, daughter grabs the baby and attempts to flee. She traps mother to prevent her from interfering. Meanwhile, the external droids are alerted and begin forcing their way into the facility. Holding a gun, daughter demands that mother call off the others. Mother calmly explains that all droids are connected through a shared mind. She offers daughter a choice, either escape alone or stay and raise her brother. Daughter tells mother that her job is done, that she has raised her successor. Now it's her turn to prove herself by taking care of her brother independently. At that moment, the droids outside stop trying to break in. Mother gently asks daughter to disable her, saying her mission is complete. Daughter shoots her core processor, ending her life. She now assumes the responsibility of preserving humanity's future. In the final scenes, the woman encounters a droid identical to Mother. It tells her that she, too, has fulfilled her role, hinting she may have been one of Mother's earlier children sent to assess Daughter. The story ends with Daughter lovingly singing to her brother and checking on the remaining embryos.